That little bitty interruption. Anyway, the only thing he missed was basically him saying that he's been like gambling and doing like drinking all the family's money away. But he says it's the piano tuner. Which makes me wonder what's up around here. Because if there's like a. What's inside you? Kitty, really? It's like I'm holding a ring. The box is now empty. Why is there a ring box? Jenkins? Really, Kitty, you knock down my print and then you leave? Okay, playing. Okay. So basically, the reading box is empty. Like, I think it was in the big blurb when the whole shut off happened. But apparently, dude's engaged to this other rich chick. Oh, wait, I think I can't. Damn it, I did. I fucked up. I knew, I knew. I thought I had a pen. Unlock with needle. What fucking needle? What? Great, I have to go to Pratt's place because apparently there's some shit I didn't do. Fuck, man. I'm gonna go here and then go back to fucking. Ugh, this game is frustrating. How? How? Fucking how? Remember how I said I didn't talk to Watson earlier? Yep. The motherfuck.
I believe
Motherfuck.
you have a question, Watson.
Shouldn't we find out more about this fellow Spacemaker, where he lives and so on? He might be able to help.
Doubtful, Doctor. The name is certainly an alias. The bearer possesses a basic German vocabulary and a rudimentary sense of humor. Anything of material interest here, Doctor? Using my methods, please.
There's a dearth of personal items of any kind. Address book, writing materials, letters, photos, that sort of thing.
Well observed. You've noted what's missing, though one would expect to find more of that sort of thing in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Still, this chamber deserves our closest attention. Watson, we need to peruse the flat. Can you occupy Mrs. Mason?
God damn it.
Would you suggest a sharp rap on the head?
Use your imagination and your knowledge of the distaff nature.
This woman confounds my paltry knowledge, Holmes, but appeals to her vanity might not fall on deaf ears.
What do you know of Neville's, Doctor?
An ordinary bath off St. Martin's Place. Depravity, indeed. This woman's an imbecilic prig. I shouldn't wonder if her husband dispatched himself to get clear of her.
Good God. She's standing right there, bitch.
If I may ask, Mrs. Mason, how did you lose your husband?
He was a cooper plying his trade. Fell into a great barrel of stout and was drowned, poor dear. Clearer proof of alcohol's evils there never was.
I'm sure he thought highly of you and confided in you. Perhaps you have the names of his friends or relations in your flat?
I do not. He was orphaned by the Sepoy Rebellion, and the uncle who raised him has been dead for years. He had no family that I know about. Would the ministry consider paying his back rent, do you think?
Wow, lady.
Perhaps you would like to freshen up and change your handsome frock.
Oh, why would I ever want to do that?
I'm sure that a chief inspector from the CID will be by directly for a chat. They always interview the most important parties in a murder investigation. You'll need to accompany him to Scotland Yard. There'll be numerous photographers and journalists about. I thought you might like to prepare yourself for the ordeal.
Oh, well, I see. Very thoughtful of you, Mr. Holmes. Oh, being in the public eye is such a trial. Excuse me, gentlemen. Close the door when you leave.
God damn
I
it.
suspect we'll see no more of her.
Capital, Holmes, capital. The appeal to her vanity was irresistible. It overwhelmed her suspicion that we would make off with Pratt's valuables.
I believe she knows the worth of every item in this flat to the last farthing, and it isn't much. Her exit, like everything she does, is calculated. But let us take advantage of her narcissism. You know my practice, Watson. I'm looking for anything unexpected.
See, I thought he was doing tattoos, but
Useful items, hat pins.
I'm sure. This certainly falls under the heading of unexpected.
see, this is the room where when I was a kid, there's a picture of freaking Oscar Wilde right there. And at the time, like, I didn't know who that was, so I didn't understand the significance. Now, since pretty much there's gay Irish everything, and he's on the freaking wall, I mean, makes sense. Image of the Irish critic and precocious wit Oscar Wilde stares from the wall. Pratt's admiration for this genuinely eccentric but minor author is insignificant puzzlement. Matters of personal taste often defy analysis. Dude, he's gay! Why haven't you figured that out yet? Your brother is gay. This dude is gay. Everything fucking is gay. Buddhist. Got his own personal hookah. Who got the hooch? Chambers use opium. The accident residue is not tobacco. The area where the smoking tube joins the wall is recently reamed with a sharp, flexible instrument. Ah, that pin. Are you sure when I get close to that bed? Kennedy bed might have been fitted in the lonesome Harvard chic of his distant Arabian oasis. The room, in fact, vaguely reminiscent of a harem tent. Sans females. Mm-hmm. Photograph. Move. Or look. There's so much shit in here I can look at. It's great. Beautiful young man in full. You know, and that's kind of neat because they're talking about like this, like super beautiful dude. Which now that I'm actually in the middle of freaking reading the Portrait of Dorian Gray, I wonder if this is based off that. That's why they have. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Damn. Now I wish I read the whole book before doing this. Damn. Oh well. Memories.
I'll just bring this along. Someone may recognize it.
Oh, sorry, I should have been reading. Bills and letters, and Miss Higgledy-Piggledy. All the bills are long past due. Notes from Nibbles Bass is the most recent. This is signs of fiscal ruin. Despite your considered generosity, are always appreciated. A ratchet. It's that ratchet bitch that I was talking about.
I certainly hope you're not going to collect every piece of paper we come across.
Quite right, Watson. But a recent bill from Nettles and a personal note from the elusive Agnes Ratchet are suggestive.
I certainly hope you're not...
Quite right, Watson.
But I didn't see you actually pick it up. God damn this game. Oh, but this lord, it does some dumb shit. Examine the bookcase. Remember, you gotta look and examine because they're both different things. There's another horse. What's the dude horses? He has a saddle in there. He's a brony. The novels are conjoined by erotica. There we go. Yep, because of course. Oh, look, centaurs. He has dope in here. The remaining coal might be sufficient to warm a pigeon coop of moderate size. Many small boxes lay among the eking crumbs. Ah, yes. Some matches. Most of the boxes are broken and empty. There are 3 matches remaining in one of the packets. The weary punt. The poor nautical pun is doubtless indicative of a disreputable public house.
Evidently, no establishment is so base that its reputation can't be ameliorated. Perhaps one day I shall make a study of match packet advertisements. Pratt apparently patronized the weary punt more than once.
Wow. It's probably the straightest place he's ever been. Probably. Pratt must have relied on counterfeit and keep off the night chills. Looks for all this shit. Red cloth is partially buried in ashes, but half inch wide. There's a linen chart on both ends. Red cloth. Ooh. What's this? Interessante. I think I might have gotten everything. Pretty sure. You can look at it, aren't you? You stupid bastard. Though I do appreciate the bead curtain. Okay, now we can fuck off. If we go back to Archie's to talk to him, and this episode will be over. Hey, excuse me, while I fuck this up. Just don't look. Do not look. Unlock. Unlock. Oh. Don't worry about me, Jenkins. You didn't see shit. Your secrets stay with me. There's some daguerreotypes. Lord Lawton and his friends, several of whom are young women. Arranged last up from lash page show traces of glue and pictures missing. No, damn it. Fuck! No. It's gonna take the whole thing. I'm just curious to see. Oh my god, yes he is.
That's my line in the sand, Mr. Holmes. Put the album back this instant.
I was wondering, like, good lord, this Sherlock, you ballsy fuck.
Are these all of Lawton's photographs?
That's the lot. His lordship's not a sentimental man. Keeps only a few mementos and souvenirs and rarely looks at those.
The photo from the inside of the back cover is missing, Jenkins. Do you recall it?
Invading Lord Lawton's privacy is not among my duties.
You never saw the photograph while you were cleaning? Or perhaps he showed it at a gathering?
I may have seen it once, by chance. It was the portrait of a handsome female person. He has many of those, but this was different. I believe I've seen the lady, but I can't recall where, I'm sorry.
Seen her where? In the house?
No, never. It's a guess, but it may have been in the newspaper.
Who accompanies Lord Lawton when he plays?
Of late, it's Lady Lockridge, and a company puts too good a face on it. Catterwall is closer to the mark. Sometimes I have to leave the house for the cacophony.
Oh, wow. Hello, kitty. Hi, little boy. Such a sweet little boy.
What is Lady Lockridge to Lord Lawton?
Lady Cordelia Lockridge is, as she always says, his affianced.
The late Lord Cecil's daughter? Lives on Wilton Crescent in Belgravia?
The same, and her disagreeable pedigree is unmistakable. A simple sighting or
Ooh.
sound from her mouth bellows her genealogy.
She's a kitty. Well, you're making fun of her accent, okay.
These selections may be too difficult for Lady Cordelia. I know from experience that Paganini is formidable.
Mary had a little lamb exhausts the woman's skill.
Oh my
She has
gosh.
no ear nor rhythm, but don't tell her.
Y'all so
She
mean to her.
chose the pieces, and now mastery is a matter of pride. She's that stubborn.
Do they practice?
Wow.
Constantly. Between arguments,
Hmm.
they've had hard words over her interpretations. She's getting desperate, and in the end, that's bad for him.
Are you playing with cords, you little turd? That's my camera! What? Knocked it right over. God. This kitty. He's so rude. He saw it and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna knock this shit over. And I bet, hold up. Have you seen... I can't show it to him? Son of a bitch. I think I could do everything here. I think. I still gotta go back to the damn digs.
Perhaps we should return to 221B for reflection.
I'm sure I could use some refreshment.
I think it's everything from here. There should be like new places on here too. Yeah, the Weary Punt. And that place, Lady Lockridge. But first, I gotta go to Thomas Pratt. Go back into his bedroom. And then fucking talk to Watson. Rummage through trash. Two things I didn't fucking do.
May I have your opinion of Pratt's decor, Watson?
Bordellos and counterfeit harems of the world could learn a thing or two here. Did the filing clerk fancy himself a Maharaja?
It's an old story. He was meant to be a potentate, but an accident of birth deprived him of his true destiny. You know this odor, Watson, unless I have mistaken your experience.
Opium. The acrid, nearly sickening scent is unmistakable.
The source is obvious. Its significance is less so. The bowl appears clogged with the poppy's viscous residue.
Drugs.
Pratt's pecuniary embarrassment went far beyond defaulting on his rent.
Why do you say so?
A heap of overdue bills, requests for credit, all denied, and a record of ill-conceived investments.
He sounds a reckless fool. There, but for the grace of God, any of us might be if we're desperate enough.
Very true, Watson. It would help to know what caused his desperation.
That's true. Back in the day, like opium and stuff was easily available.
Do you recognize this remnant of red cloth?
It looks like a segment of ribbon.
Yes, government
Yep.
ribbon, the type used to bind official documents. There is no doubt in my mind that Pratt was a principal in the formula's theft. He truly was a fool.
But questions remain, surely. Why would Pratt have
Looks
stolen
like money.
Why indeed? And what did he do with it? And where is it now?
And why was he killed?
Fools tend to be foolish more than once. They are as dangerous to their friends as to their enemies. This wax once sealed Dewar's document. I'd bet on it.
Where's the other half?
If I knew, we'd be further along. But you make a nice observation, Watson. It does appear to be nearly a perfect half of the seal. Do you suppose this is a photo of the supposititious spacemaker?
Why do you think the name is intended to deceive?
In life or literature, I'll wager you've never seen it. It's a jest. Spacemaker, or Spaßmacher, means the Joker in German.
Would it be interesting to know why an alias was necessary or desirable?
At the least,
It's a German dude that
concealed
killed him.
his identity from Mrs. Mason, but the Act of '85 may have been on his mind.
Surely that's pure speculation, Holmes.
Not so speculative, Watson, and hardly pure. People's predilections are their own affair until their criminal actions make them mine. The seal, the ribbon, the paper ash. The evidence is suggestive.
That Pratt destroyed what he stole? Perhaps his nerve failed him, or he repudiated his treachery, but you will say suggestive evidence is not conclusive.
Quite right, Watson. There is a large crime in motion. We must not be distracted by apparent solutions to portions of it. Pratt was murdered for the part he played in the formula's theft. His killer must be sought, but the questions suggested by the theft itself are still more important.
You want to know why the theft was committed and who gained by it, if not the thief.
My hat, Doctor. You have been paying attention.
I like how Sherlock talks a whole bunch of shit and then Watson translates it for my dumbass.
Wilde is widely credited with the wittiest riposte of the decade.
Which was?
The justly ignored poet laureate once approached him. Oscar, he complained, no one notices my work. There is a conspiracy of silence against me. What shall I do? Wilde instantly replied, join it.
Regrettably, the poet laureate ignored that sound advice.
They've cancelled me. Who cares? Nobody. Okay. That's going to be it for this episode. I am frustrated. Thank you so much for watching. I didn't get to film much, but hopefully, maybe have another chance to film more. Now that, like, the hardest part is done. Like, I've done the self-edits and all that, and I got my book beta ready. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I love you. Mind your Gothmother.